banks of the Ohio River. There's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Already with the bullshit. Didn't let me pick my fucking play, but all right.
Here's Joe Mixon.
Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here, boy. Get it out of here.
Goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down.
Get it out of here.
These
you
two
don't want to see that garbage.
Met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Let me get that. That's me, baby.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Oh, man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Chill out hitting that square button, bro.
16 to set him up first and goal. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Now Watson.
Why would he not catch the fucking ball, bro?
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. Here we go. A pretty decent game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down.
Don't throw it.
Man, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field. That's very difficult for the defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Bengals at 7-5 now in the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind and the best way.
Mixon hit
that fucking ball, baby.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield on strike. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that
Stick City.
number one where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and throw this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Run, DB. I gotta go. You trying to run it on my... You crazy.
I like that. No one is
running on them, bro.
But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Crazy.
11 MT.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here we go. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Again, it's Mixon.
Get that shit out of here.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
11 Thomas.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Hey, it ain't you, yo. It's me. This is what happens all the time when I play people with this team.
I'm one, Rick.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want
Oh,
to make
you
sure
lucky.
they stay
That's
positive.
But
At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
They run it again with Chubb. And some room to run now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Open man is Chase, complete. On the move past the 40. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. A draw play for Mixon, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and 3rd and 8 now.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Here we go.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He's got the first down and more than that. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, 29 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
Jumped for no fucking reason. Jumped for no fucking reason. Wide fucking open, he had to jump for.
They know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon them.
What the fuck is he even doing in a fucking game, yo? Fucking stupid ass fucking game, bro. All my fucking shit is fucked up, bro. Oh, this game's gonna piss me off. Stupid ass fucking game.
Guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Watson off play action, and
That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
No, yo, this nigga pushed me out the fucking way, bro. Yo.
And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he takes this one back.
I did the same exact shit.
Defense has a touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I wonder why my guy was getting burnt.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I didn't have this shit set up right.
Time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Eluding the pressure right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots down the field.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong motherfucker again. Wide open X. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with me, bro? Wide open, bro. Dog, what the fuck's wrong with me, bro? Because I was looking at him, and then I seen X, and I still pressed triangle when I went to press X.
Hoping for an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start.
Yo, this guy! Yo, this fucking dumb fucking game. Oh, my God. He threw it right fucking to him. He didn't pick it off.
You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards the game that time, another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bengals have cut the lead back down to 2. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Hey, I got to fucking pay attention.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Shit, I got fucking lag. Come on with the lag, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win, bro.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping it for the loss. Chalked that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get through the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 85 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
11-90.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Burrow. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid. That was stupid.
Nick Chubb
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Burrow on 1st down. That is taken in by Hurst. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Burrow's throw caught here by Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Touchdown! Jamar Chase from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Watson. And Shark hauls it in. Touchdown, Browns. DJ Chark, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily.
That's just crazy, bro. What's going on?
About that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to make the playoffs. Hey. Got the Steelers and the fucking Browns in front of them.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Perrion Winfrey brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And they go play action now. Burrow. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Kevin Huber now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Returnable for Grant.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And Watson's going to throw it here. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
A York on now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago. As
you got it, you got to time it right. Once that square pops up, you got to hit it fast.
The kickoff team on the field now. I've been getting this one away.
Every time it gives me the opportunity, I get it.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
11.
They go play action with Burrow. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
Good game. Same shit. How you blitzing
Throwing now, Watson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And as this defense walks off the field,